Welcome back, guys. Or I guess I should say welcome back to you guys. I've been away for a while, and we'll get into that a little bit later in the video. And yes, here we are with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, they're out of it in the real world, so we're going to start from scratch in year 2. But before we get started, guys, make sure you do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, cut on your notifications, man. Do yourself a favor and go ahead and come on board and be a part of the home team. But like I said, man, looking at the Pittsburgh Steelers following the 2019 season, I'm going to go through this very quickly, allowing you to see the roster I have assembled. You understand that the Pittsburgh Steelers are in a tough situation when it comes to cap. So there's some things that I've had to do. I'm not even going to explain each step, each process that I had to go through. Just allow you to see some of the people that I have acquired via draft, some of the people that I have acquired, via free agency, things of that nature. And we're dealing with a very, very, pieced together roster, if you will. As you can see, some of these young guys, man, Justin Jefferson and Donovan Peoples-Jones. And yes, guys, their overall ratings are not that high yet. That's why I'm showing you, their stats, letting you know where I'm going to be able to try to build these guys. For anybody who's played Madden this year, understand that Madden 20, you're going to come in with lower ratings and work your way up. So don't pay too much attention to that. But anyway, man, just wanted to let you guys know where I have been. Listen, man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Madden hasn't necessarily, kept me engaged the way I would like it to, mainly because of the depth or lack thereof in franchise. But, I'm going to try to get back into it. And, instead of saying try, I am going to get back into it. I've stepped away from YouTube for a little bit. You guys know I've been doing more of my Steelers stuff, focusing more on that. But as far as the gaming aspect, I just haven't had that itch, that urge to stay in that arena, if you will. But like I said, I'm feeling a little different about it now. I'm doing things that are enjoyable to me, regardless of, the attention it garners. So yeah, I'm back, guys, and I'm going to try to keep this thing going, for the duration. Keep this thing going for the duration until the upcoming NFL season, or at least the upcoming Madden. Try to keep some football attached on the channel here outside of just doing Terrible Towel Tuesday and the things that I do in regards to the Steelers in the real world. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, man, take a look at this roster here, man. Pieced together. This is going to be quite difficult here. And as we go through this roster, I will definitely show you and bring you the first game of the season as well, which will be against the Baltimore Ravens. How you like that? Starting the season off against, the class of the division right now. Got to be honest in saying that. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into some gameplay action. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you down on the field. All right, so here we are, man, live from Heinz Field. Got the new look Steelers coming in. As you can see, Benny Snell leading the Steelers out. Can he be more of a featured running back in this season? As you can see, man, I showed you already that we have James Conner along with Carlos Hyde on the roster. So we will see who will break through and become, the workhorse, if you will, as we take a look at these Baltimore Ravens and Big Ben Roethlisberger coming out. Good to see him back on the field. Let's just see how he looks, man, after that elbow injury. Ravens are going to get the ball first here, and somehow I missed the first play. That was 2nd and 8. Inaccurate pass by Lamar Jackson, 3rd and 8. And Lamar Jackson throws it to Hollywood Brown, but a nice play right there by Steven Nelson. Very solid defensive effort he gave the Pittsburgh Steelers last year. And he's continuing with that, going up and swatting that ball out of there. And here come the Steelers, starting from the 16-yard line. Carlos Hyde is going to get the first take at it. And they're going to hand it off to Hyde. Hyde picks up maybe 2 yards there. Well, nothing, actually. 2nd and 10. And Roethlisberger's going to throw it out quick to Lacrosse. Picks up a few yards. 3rd and 7. Not really the way you want to start out. And Roethlisberger goes across the middle and finds James Washington. Looking for James Washington to have another big effort in this season with having Roethlisberger behind, being the captain of the ship, if you will. 2nd and 9, and he's going to find Lacrosse again down the middle. You're going to see a lot more of that from Roethlisberger going to the tight end. Benny Snell gets it. Picks up decent yards here on 1st down. 2nd and 5, they're going to hand it off to Snell once again. And he gets swallowed up in the middle there, gets it to a 3rd and 2, and Roethlisberger elects to pass, and he's going to find Juju Smith-Schuster wide open across the middle, and the Steelers are driving on the 38-yard line already of the Baltimore Ravens. Handing it off to Benny Snell, had a little bit of room there, but Williams able to close that down. 2nd and 7, goes to Lacoste. Lacoste, I think I'm saying his name wrong. I'm putting an R in there. Lacoste. Finds Lacoste, and he picks up the 1st down. Here come the Steelers on the 16, trying to go with the RPO. Nothing doing for James Washington, only gets a yard. 2nd and 9, he goes to Lacoste and gets 0 yardage there. 3rd and 9, Roethlisberger steps back and throws it at Juju Smith-Schuster. What a catch! Looked like a dangerous pass there, almost a dangerous situation, but Smith-Schuster able to come up with the catch. Outstanding stuff there, as Jimmy Smith is unable to corral it. And Humphrey is coming underneath, and look at this. Juju goes up, high points it, and able to hold on to the ball as contact meets him there. And here they're going to hand it off to Benny Snell, and he gets nothing. Actually, he loses a yard, back to the 4-yard line now. Roethlisberger's going to drop back. He's going to find Juju Smith-Schuster across the middle, but unable to get in. But wait a minute. We have to give some feedback here, guys. We have to give a little feedback here. Let's pay attention to this guy right here. What is going on? Come on, Madden. This is the stuff I'm talking about. He's not even reacting to anybody crossing his face. Not good. Not good. But anyway, picking up the action here on 3rd and goal, they're going to hand it off to Benny Snell. And Benny Snell is able to fight his way into the end zone, and the Steelers are on the board. And Benny Snell is going to dance on him. A lot of traffic down there on the goal line, but like I said, man, Benny Snell able to power his way through a tackle. And the Steelers are on the board. RPO action here from Lamar Jackson, finding Snead for 2 yards. He goes to it again, trying to hit Hollywood Brown. And Steven Nelson playing that really tight and close there. 3rd and 9. Going to find Mark Ingram out of the backfield. Mark Ingram making guys miss here, and he's able to get the 1st down. 1st and 10, play action fake. Lamar Jackson surveys the field. He's going to find his tight end, Andrews, for a 1st down. Pitching it out here to Ingram, and great pursuit by the Steeler defense there to lose a yard. Here comes RPO action once again. Hollywood Brown has some space on the right side. I don't know how he missed it there. 3rd and 11, he's going to dump it down to Snead. And great defense there by the Pittsburgh Steelers, forcing a long field goal. And you would expect Justin Tucker to make that, and he misses. Wow. Don't usually see that, guys. Tucker is usually money from about 50 yards or more. But he didn't get it. So the Steelers get great field position here. Starting out on their own 47-yard line. 1st down, they're going to hand it off to Carlos Hyde, and Carlos Hyde picks up a good 5-6 yards maybe. 2nd and 4. Handing it off to Carlos Hyde once again, and he runs strong, and he's going to get the 1st down up to the 43-yard line of the Ravens. Benny Snell in the backfield. He's going to get a handoff, and he only gets about a yard there. Judon on the tackle. 2nd and 8. Ben Roethlisberger fires across the middle, and James Washington not only makes the catch but holds on after contact for a 23-yard gain there. Here come the Steelers. Carlos Hyde to the right side, finds a hole, and it is another score by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Newly acquired Carlos Hyde making his presence felt early here. I didn't say I saw this one coming at all, man. A 14-0 lead already. And look at the young Devin Bush talking to the veterans there. Letting those guys know, man, we need to keep the defense on their neck. Let's not give up anything here. 1 minute and 56 seconds before the half. And look at this blown coverage. Wide open there is Mark Ingram out of the backfield. And here come the Ravens. Great tackle there by Joe Hayden on Andrews. And Lamar Jackson is going to go on a no huddle. TJ Watt trying to get pressure, unable to get off his man here. And Mark Ingram is able to catch there for a short gain. They're going to continue to go in the no huddle here. Lamar Jackson rolls to the right twice and comes back and finds Snead across the middle. And it's another first down up to the 45-yard line of the Steelers, and here they come. Miles Boykin up to the 35 of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Lamar Jackson has all day in the pocket. Not sure why he didn't take off there.
But if you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
2nd and 9. And he elects to go short again to Andrews and doesn't really pick up anything. Puts them in a 3rd and 5 situation, but they're able to convert on the field goal. And again, man, a little bit of a head scratcher, not understanding why Lamar Jackson of all didn't take off on that one particular play there. Looks like he could have been out and off to the races, but he didn't. As you can see, a very tightly contested game here as far as, statistics. Starting the second half here comes Ben Roethlisberger. All right, Juju Smith-Schuster in motion. Looks like somewhat of a fake there and loses yards. 2-yard loss there by Carlos Hyde. Ben Roethlisberger drops back pretty deep there, but finds Juju Smith-Schuster for the first down. Here come the Steelers. All right, handing it off here to Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde is, oh my goodness, rumbling and bumbling, running people over, and he's off to the races. Doesn't have the speed to get past or outlast the Ravens defense, but he takes it all the way down to the 12-yard line, 45 yards after contact. Wow. And who is that he runs over? Earl Thomas. Looking like a Steeler running back here early and often. Handing it off here to Benny Snell. Benny Snell makes a move but unable to get going. Snell just not having a good game so far. Here they go again with the RPO. And Juju Smith-Schuster gets a couple yards there. 3rd and 8. Roethlisberger surveying the field. Tries to find Washington. And it is picked off by Tavon Young. Excellent defensive play there. Ben Roethlisberger got a little too excited there, thinking he can squeeze it in. And he realizes it. And just like that, man, points are off of the board. And look at this tricky formation here by the Ravens. Steelers unable to adjust. Get caught out there. And it's a huge pickup, well, a fairly decent pickup by Mark Ingram to get another first down there. And here they come, 1st and 10. Finding his man across the middle there. Oh, big time hit right there by Vince Williams, playing the run very well here. 3rd and 5. Lamar Jackson throws it deep, has a man, and it is Hollywood Brown. My goodness, on the post route, able to beat Steven Nelson and nobody in the middle of the field. And here come the Ravens down to the 7-yard line. Not a good look for the Steelers. And just like that, Mark Ingram is able to get into the end zone with ease. They're going to go for 2 here, obviously, to get it to a 3-point game. The Steelers are pinching the middle here and able to hit Mark Ingram just in time. Devin Bush with a huge play to keep it at a 5-point contest here, 14-9. Late here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go play action fake, and Ben Roethlisberger doesn't fake anybody, gets drilled. And Tyus Bowser able to put him on his back with a loss of 8 yards. 2nd and 18. Roethlisberger steps up in the pocket. Dangerous pass, but almost converted to Jefferson there. 3rd and 18. And Roethlisberger's going to throw it deep. Very, very dangerous pass. Bad decision there. Almost costed him. But fortunate enough that was in a punt situation, and here come the Ravens, man. And Mark Ingram running tough on 1st down, picks up 6. 2nd and 4. Ingram again. And he gets hit there by McKinney. And here comes Mark Ingram again, and Devin Bush on the tackle. He's been flying around the field today. 2nd and 8. And an errant throw right there. Got tipped at the line of scrimmage. Puts him in a 3rd and 8. And once again, Lamar Jackson forced to dump it down to Snead, and they're going to punt. Gives the Steelers the ball back to start the 4th quarter. Here comes Carlos Hyde. Rumbling and bumbling on 1st down. Huge pickup. As you can see, 7 carries for 92 yards so far. He has been the dominant player on the ground, and the Steelers are going to continue to feature him. And the Ravens are having nothing of it for those 2 plays here. 3rd and 5. And there goes Juju Smith-Schuster to pick up the first down, keep the chains moving. Very pedestrian day for Ben Roethlisberger, but he doesn't really need to do much the way Carlos Hyde is running. And here they are giving it to Benny Snell, and once again, Benny Snell getting nothing. A yard, if that. And here comes Benny Snell once again, maybe picks up another yard. 10 carries for 15 yards. Not a good day for Snell. But Roethlisberger, dangerous pass on 3rd and 9, man. The Ravens went into a man defense situation there and covered everybody. But with a solid punt, the Steelers are able to force the Ravens to start deep in their own territory. Only picks up a yard on that first down. 2nd and 9 from the 7. And Lamar Jackson is, oh, the ball's popped up. Look at this. The receiver stays with it and able to catch it off of the deflection. And here comes Lamar Jackson spinning out and finding Snead downfield. Here they come. Lamar Jackson is going to drop back. Throws it out to Mark Ingram. The Steelers defense able to get on him pretty quick. 2nd and 9. Lamar Jackson rolls to his right. Oh, he breaks a tackle and he's off to the races, and he's able to get a first down right before the 2-minute warning here to keep the Ravens in business. 1st and 10, he's able to find, oh, he finds Miles Boykin, makes a few men missing. Miles Boykin is down the left sideline up to the 40-yard line of the Steelers. And look at this, deep shot to Hollywood Brown, but once again, Steven Nelson, the most consistent corner for the Steelers, all over it. And the Steelers have done a great job today forcing the check down. Here come the Ravens, man. 3rd and 12 on the 43-yard line. Jackson is going to do what he can. Oh, he finds a man deep, but they knocked the ball out, man. Andrews wide open, but great reaction after the catch for the Steelers to get that ball out of there. 4th and 12, last chance, and look at this. Big Cam Haywood comes up with a huge sack on Lamar Jackson to pretty much put a nail in the coffin. What a game. What a game by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense when they needed most. One of the captains of the team able to get the sack, and that pretty much puts a nail in it. Harbaugh's a little upset, but hey, man, what a great contest. You know, good statement by the Pittsburgh Steelers to let the Ravens know they're still here. And look at that, man, not a lot of yards except for on the ground. You know, we were able to run the ball fairly well. Ravens able to get a takeaway, but wasn't enough. So great game here by the Pittsburgh Steelers to start this season, man, to get a rebound after being booted or not even being allowed to get into the playoffs the prior season. As we look at the stats here, look at Carlos Hyde, man, 12 for 134. Huge day. Big time day by Carlos Hyde. So we'll see, how his role starts to carve itself out here as we continue. And as we look at a few more of the stats here, we'll let you see that. And we'll go ahead and get out of here, man. But of course, guys, before you go, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe and cut on your notifications. We'll definitely catch you in the next one. Until next time, let me know what you think. Peace.